All right. Well, I guess we can talk about this. This is a pretty big situation here. Not the end of the world, but it is very anti-consumer. It's like they use the community to get Activision, and then they just screw us over. So let's get to it, right? You see right here from Mario. From November 12th, 2023, Microsoft will no longer allow unauthorized third-party accessories to be used with Xbox consoles. According to sources, Microsoft plans to expand its program for approved third-party wireless controllers. So, this has already been confirmed. The Brook Wingman adapter, XB2 and XB1, I believe. Those adapters, they work, but they give you error messages. So you can no longer use your classic controllers, your classic official controllers, on your Xbox Series S or X, or Xbox One. The Alchemist is live in the chat room with me. He says, I've been using a third party controller. Am I screwed? Well, does it say Xbox licensed on the box? I just bought one yesterday, and it officially has the Xbox license thing on it. So basically, I think why they're doing this is because of Call of Duty. They don't want cheaters with that Cronus Max bullshit, which is fine, but just ban the Cronus Max. Don't ban everything else. So now I have to not be able to use my 360 control, my legitimate 360 controllers, and my legitimate original Xbox controllers on the Series S and X. Not that I do that all the time, but it's nice to have that option, and it was fun. And also, what about fighter sticks? You're saying that like fighter sticks that aren't approved by Microsoft can't be used? That's crap, man. They just lost a whole freaking community if they did that. The fighting community is not going to be able to take that. A lot of these fighting guys, they bring their PlayStation sticks, they use the Wingman, and then they can play with their PlayStation fighter sticks on the Xbox Series X or S. Now you got to tell them they got to buy a whole new sticks and everything. As long as it's not Mad Cat's controller, you're good. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a joke because Mad Cat's isn't even around. I believe you have to get an Xbox tattoo on your butt cheek in order for third-party controllers to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this whole thing is bullshit. Says it's VB. So we got the Alchemist, David R. It's VB, ACR, and Stevie Mac in the chat. How you guys doing? I thought I was going to go live and stream a game. Now I'm going live and I'm pretty mad. This is completely anti-consumer. Um, and it's not cool, man. It's not a good look. I get why they're doing it, but it's not fair to people that aren't cheating in Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever the hell people are using to cheat in what game. I don't know. So Brooke put out an official statement saying that they're going to look into the issue. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of that instead of just looking for it on Twitter on the Xbox. Brooke. Hang on. Let me find this thing. I don't know what their Twitter handle is. I'm going to Google. Right here. It's a Windows Central article. And I will grab the statement from Brooke. They posted it on their Brooke Gaming. Okay. We can actually go to that now that I know what their handle is. So let's go. Okay, so this is bullshit right here. So we're going to like that, retweet it because, yeah. Their handle is Brook Gaming Fans. Okay. So let me add the fans. This is freaking ridiculous. I typed in their handle and they're not coming up. I'll just grab you the statement. I'll post it in the screen here. Here we go. Whoa, that's way too big. Let's fix that a little bit and I'll read it. Here. Okay, the official statement from Brook Gaming. Dear gamers, we extend our heartfelt appreciation for your unwavering support and interest in Brook. We find it necessary to share critical information with you regarding your Xbox console-related products, which may encounter functional disruptions in the near future. Affected products: Wingman XB2 converter, Wingman fighting board. Oh, yeah, so you just got rid of all the fighter. Great. So you want more people to play on Xbox, but you just eliminated a whole group of people. The fighting community. Partial functionality affected for the Xbox platform support. UFB fighting board. Wow, even the fighting boards, huh? UFB Fusion fighting board. Resolution steering wheel adapter. Resolution 2 steering wheel adapter. Recently, we have received player feedback concerning these products when used with the Xbox console, the latest OS version of 10 point whatever. I'm not reading all that. Released on October 16th. During online gameplay, an error message appears: a connected accessory is not authorized. We deeply regret any inconvenience this may cause you. The Brook engineering team is fully committed to developing a solution to maintain product quality and functionality. Please trust that we will spare no effort in identifying potential solutions. Once further updates become available, we will promptly notify you through our official community platforms. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us via brookaccessory.com, the Brook team. Well, there you go. And this statement was posted actually 9 days ago. I didn't even catch this until today. And Wario just posted this 45 minutes ago, it says right there. So I saw the Windows Central article earlier, and then I saw that they had posted a tweet from Brook, this statement here. Seems pretty anti-consumer to me. I'm okay. Sorry about Xbox. Don't be sorry. People also like to use different controllers for other reasons. That's fine. That's what that adapter is for. It's not... The Wingman adapter is not made for cheating, and neither is the Fighter Stick adapter that they make. A lot of people play on PlayStation, but Killer Instinct is only on Xbox. So a lot of them buy these adapters so they can plug in their PlayStation Fighter Stick, and then they can play Killer Instinct on there without a problem. I don't know, man. This is not good. This is not good. You don't see Sony banning these products. Didn't Call of Duty announce them pressing charges against hackers as well? Right, but that's for the Chrono Max. Or Cronus Max, whatever the hell it's called. People are using that thing to fucking cheat, like in Call of Duty. We all know that. They stopped selling that thing because of the cheating. But the Brook Wingman, there's no way for you to really cheat in the game. If you really want to cheat, go buy the Xbox Elite controller. You can freaking cheat your ass off with that thing. Genius move, Microsoft, says The Alchemist. It's VB. They clearly made this move without thinking about the potential repercussions. Compromise your gaming experience, my ass. Microsoft takes one step forward and one step back. Always. They always do. This is not a good look. It feels like they used the community to get Activision with all the wavering support and everything. And then they're starting to F us. That's what it feels like. You know, stuff like this is just stupid. The Brook Wingman adapter, people use it because they want to use their 360 controllers on their fucking Xbox Series or their Xbox One. You know what I mean? That's all they really get it for. And yes, you can use a PlayStation 5 controller. You can use a PS4 controller. You can use an 8-bit controller if you feel like it. Um, and vice versa. You can buy this adapter for PlayStation as well and use all those controllers. I just bought the one for the PS5. And it does let you use a wired third-party PlayStation 4 controller. Some games don't work on it, though, because they require a DualSense in gameplay. Spider-Man 2 was incompatible with the controller I bought. But I was able to go through the menus and play other games, no problem. So that's just not a good look, man. It really isn't. And by the way, a lot of people like to use they use the Wingman with another converter, USB converter, and they can use the original Duke or the original S controller on the series consoles. I showed you guys all that stuff in my videos. From what, like a year or two ago? It's just a fun thing to do. And now they're going to limit all that. So that's not cool, man. I don't know. I think Microsoft needs to get off their ass a little bit and listen to the community. Like, really listen. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat, man? It's VB says the Wingman adapter is not a device for cheating. You are 100% correct. It is not a device for cheating. It's a device for people to use their old hardware on their new machines. Microsoft, we believe in the gamers, but we're going to take your custom controllers from you. Yeah, exactly. I guess they want to sell more of their controllers, right? Like they haven't sold enough. You know what's hilarious about all this? Nintendo lets you use every freaking controller under the sun. And the Wingman adapters for that as well. And they don't care. Nintendo doesn't care if you use the Xbox controller on the Switch. They could care less. As long as you're playing their game, they don't care. And you can. They got the Wingman adapter. 8-bit makes the adapter too. Where you can use the a PlayStation 5 controller on a Switch, PS4 controller, Xbox Series controller, Xbox One controller, right on the Switch. And then if you buy the Wingman, you can use the OG Xbox controllers on the Switch and the PS3 controller on the Switch. Like, the possibilities are endless. And Nintendo, they rule with an iron fist, and they don't even care about this stuff. So I don't know, man. I just don't think that's cool because Wingman makes a good product, and you've seen on the channel. I bought a few of those things and I reviewed them. And again, I wasn't paid to review anything. I don't have any contacts with the company. I just bought them off Amazon and Stone Age Gamer, and I tried them out, and I was like, these are really cool, and I recommended them to you guys. So it's just not a good look, man. Especially when you got Killer Instinct on there. You're gonna piss off all community now. Now are people even gonna play the game? Does Brook have to get like officially licensed by Xbox? Like, how is this gonna work now? I mean, if they do, great, but that means you gotta buy new devices, I guess. So that's just not cool, man. It really isn't. Nintendo doesn't give a flying fuck about that, says Stevie Mac. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know where this goes from here. Jamie on. So apparently Microsoft is opening The regs to get a license? The regs? Richard, what is up, buddy? Okay, we gotta make some people mods here. Stevie Mac, you're a mod. David R., you are now a mod. ACR, you are now a mod. Okay? Now you're all good to go. Regulations, rules? Okay. So what would they have to do? Like, Wingman would have to not allow, like, PlayStation controllers to work on this thing? Sent you another Spider-Man 2 glitch video. Oh, I can't wait. You know, I was supposed to come on here for like an hour and stream some gameplay, but this news just got me so mad. It's just not... This is just anti-consumer from the company that claimed they weren't anti-consumer. I mean, they all are, but Microsoft was just better at hiding it. I don't know. It's just not a good look. I keep saying that, but it's true. It's just not a good look. What's the new glitch now, Richard? I know about the white box one. Yeah, they call the white box a sugar cube. For, like, the ponies or whatever. Well, hey, you know what? At least the ponies can use the Wingman adapters and play whatever the frig they want on there. Yeah, this is not a good look for Microsoft. This is a pretty bad look. And I hope they decide against it because... I like I said, I get why they're doing it, but this is not the right way to go. How about you develop Call of Duty better, you fucks? Huh? How about that? Oh, that's right. They just want to be lazy and just take away your shit, so... What does the Wingman do, says Jamie. Jamie, I've done plenty of videos on the Wingman adapters. So I can use my Xbox 360 controller, wired or wireless, with the Wingman adapter on the Xbox Series consoles. I can use an Xbox Series controller on the Xbox 360. I can use an original Xbox controller, the Duke or the S controller, with another adapter through their Wingman on my Series X and S. I can use the 8BitDo controllers. I can do PlayStation controller. I can do all this stuff with the little adapter. And vice versa. They make them for the PlayStation and the Switch. You can use all those controllers on there too. I can use Xbox controllers on the Switch. I can use that. Oh, I can use the Duke controller on a PlayStation 4. Do I want to do that all the time? No, but it's fun to do every once in a while. And now they are taking this feature away. So, as of November 12th, nothing will work. That's not, quote, licensed. So, I get, like, Amazon sells a bunch of cheap, like, crappy Xbox controllers, but this is just not the way to go about that. Richard says they should fix the Call of Duty ports on PC instead of doing this. Yeah, I think so, right? Stevie Max says I got lucky I didn't experience glitches with Spider-Man 2. It's VB. I think Microsoft should be more focused on developing and getting out games besides blocking devices that aren't even harmful. Yeah, look, I get the Cronus Max is I was gonna say horrible, is harmful. But I mean, block that device. Don't block every device that's, you know, not like the Wingman isn't for cheating, so I don't know why they're blocking this device. And now that people have fighter sticks and they want to play Killer Instinct with their PlayStation Fighter, now they can't. They have to go out and buy Xbox branded fighter sticks, and I don't even know who the hell makes those. I mean, do they exist? But now people have to go out and spend even more money. Those sticks are like $250 sometimes, maybe more. I would say between 200, 250, something like that. It's just not a good look. I keep saying that, but it really isn't a good look. It's pretty crappy that they're doing this. We'll talk more about this on Wednesday, I guess, right? So it is what it is. Look, this isn't the end of the world, but it just sucks. I mostly used my Brook Wingman adapter for the older machines, so I can use my Series X controller on the 360. I don't have to, but I like to because the Series controller is really good. I really like the controller, and to use it on the 360 for the Godfather game is incredible. But I'll be okay because the 360 obviously is not going to be affected by this. But for the newer consoles, you could use a 360 controller on a Series X or S. You could use a PlayStation 5 controller on there. But, they're going to just take all that away. So people will have limited options, I guess. I guess if you want to use a 360 controller, now you have to go out and buy the Hyperkin, whatever the hell it's called, the controller I unboxed, the ones I unboxed, the Xenon controller, Hyperkin Xenon controller. They should be busy putting Activision games on Game Pass. I'm sure they are, but It's VB says give us Gear 6 instead of blocking devices. I agree. Where is Gear 6? Let's see what people saying. There's comments here. Rip Player 2. Oh yeah, this guy, everyone's modding this little guy. Nah, he's not gonna work anymore. These ads are so bad on here. They keep acquiring shit and keep fucking the consumer rights. Exactly. That's what I said when we started this. Like if I had a game console, I should be able to put whatever controller I want into. I paid for the console. Also an L for a snack box micro. They better start making our third-party devices start work. What? Killing the Cronus on Xbox is a great move. That's an L. L. Most third-party controllers are wired anything. I wonder if this affects that. Yeah, it will. If it's not branded officially by Xbox. They do have third-party controllers that are branded by Microsoft. I showed you guys one last night during the stream that I bought. It's like a little mini controller. It's officially licensed by Microsoft, so you can use those. That's not an issue. Microsoft trying to kill both creativity in gaming and creativity and accessory options. Wow. Yeah, I hope that they listen to this and they decide to figure out what they're gonna do. So how do you know if an accessory is authorized or not when you buy it? Are Sony and Microsoft to see the race who could be most anti-consumer? There you go. When I'm being anti-consumer competition, my opponent in the gaming industry. Rip Brooks, yep. Converters for fighting games. Sheesh. That's it. You're going to lose the fighting community. You're going to lose them. And Killer Instinct, I think, was one of the top games last year during those tournaments. Or was it this year? Was it this summer? I don't even remember. Damn, this is fuck for those that have dongles for racing wheels on Xbox that aren't Xbox wheels, especially expensive ones. I don't even know what that means. There aren't or that aren't. People keep saying Sony is anti-consumer. Just wait and see how anti-consumer Microsoft becomes after becoming the market leader. Exactly. That's what I said earlier. As they acquire stuff, they start to get greedy. The fighting game community on Xbox right now, it's shot over. Oh man. It's true. It's very true. These stupid freaking ads. They look like tweets and they're not. Well, PC, you can play literally any controller you want. Power A, Hori 8-bit controllers should work fine since I think they're officially licensed. This will affect the no-name controllers you see on Amazon for cheap, I feel. No, I don't believe 8-bit has a couple of licensed controllers by Microsoft, but not all their controllers are. So that's the end of fighting games on Xbox. Cool. There you go. That's what the guy said. There had better be a way to grandfather the accessories made before this program. There isn't, because I have the XB2 Wingman, and they said that those are affected right now. Some of them are rather specialized. Example, the Rock Band 3, Squire, Strokecast. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Compromise your gaming experience? My own gaming experience? How? Here's how Rock Band instruments will fall into this. Well, those are officially licensed. If it was like Rock Band 4, I mean, even though it's made by Harmonix and all that stuff, I think they still got, licensing from Xbox. Because they were able to use the wireless technology. Am I stupid, or is my external hard drive safe? Yeah, that's true. That might be next. You never know. This is a pretty big effing deal. I feel bad for everybody who has third-party accessories now. They're basically going to be useless. The king is in the building. What's going on, King? When everyone plays, we all win, Phil Spencer. Exactly. As they keep acquiring more and more, they'll be doing more anti-consumer practices and more. They own so many IPs and studios right now. They want even more and even want more. So with all the gamers do about it, they own everything. Microsoft has been playing the long game. Yeah, they were. Again, Microsoft is bought. They decided to be anti-consumer, where everything is a form of DRM. You own nothing, but you don't own anything anyway. Bro, let's be realistic, okay? I own my house, okay? If I don't pay my fucking taxes, they take my property. Okay? So, do I really own my house? No. Do I own my car? I bought my car. Someone could steal my car. My car could get smashed on the street. Guess what? I don't magically get a new car if it gets destroyed or stolen. I have to go out and buy a new fucking car. You don't own shit. Also, when you have a car, you have to get it registered. You have to get insurance. You don't have it registered. You don't get insurance. Guess what? You can't drive the car. Even though you bought it, you can't drive it. So you don't own shit. If you really want to sit back and think about it. I'm sick of people using that excuse. It's like, bro, check what's going on around you. You don't own anything. I buy tires. Guess what? I gotta buy new tires every fucking 5-6 years, whatever it is. I bought my tires. I own them, but do I really own them? It's just stuff you have to do. This guy says it right here. Do not give a company that doesn't respect your right to own a product any money. Raise a stink. Tell everyone you know. Do not give them. Yeah, I mean, it's not good for Microsoft. Closing the ecosystem to generate more profits, leveraging their approval seal to take a cut third-party peripheral manufacturers. A company that claims to be for the gamers and cooperative industry is walling up to their garden. This is a loss for everyone. Yeah, kind of. Keep digging that hole, Phil Spencer and Xbox. First, the price hike for the Series S, or as expensive as that's in that's in Brazil though. That has nothing to do with over here. Just switch to a PC. There's no reason to have Xbox anymore. That's what one guy says. Book adapters, custom fighting controllers, flight sticks that aren't an approved product. Oof. That's true. I certainly don't own mine. We don't own our phones, man. Because we use the phone and we trade them in. Now, if you want to keep your phone, you can keep it. But you can't use it anymore once you get a new phone. But the companies, that's why the upgrades are 2 years. Because they want you to upgrade the phone in 2 years. You're constantly swapping out the phones. Even though you bought them. Goodbye. Any chance for an Xbox to be viable main platform for fighting game tournaments? Way to go, Microsoft. There you go. I told you. First is Xbox Series S price hike is Brazil. Second is this. Yeah, but that's different. That's in Brazil. Everything's expensive over there. Everything you buy is a lie. Yeah, that's true, King. I guess Xbox needs to sell more of its controllers. Yeah, this really needs to they really need to rethink this because this is really messed up. What is this DRM Thank God for PCs refusing controllers already existing. Leaves some throwing them in the trash irresponsibly. Yeah, right. And then more about being green. Well, everyone's gonna throw those remotes out. It's all crap. Irritated as shit. I use my Wingman XB, not XB2, for my PlayStation. With my PlayStation 4 Shadow Loop. So he's using a fighting stick. He's using a PlayStation fighting stick on his Xbox with the Wingman. Street Fighter 6, and I used it with Tekken 6 beta. Sucks. I told you, there are people that have PlayStation Fighter sticks and they're using an Xbox. This guy right here, Chuck. I don't get it. I don't like most third-party options anyway. That included already plugging my Crucial 6X 1TB storage in for... No. This might help a lot of multiplayer games with cheaters, with the Cronus Max and Zim. Well, that's fine, but ban those products. Don't ban everything. That's ridiculous. What a massive L. This does not apply to Xbox 360. If somehow gets rid of Cronus Plague, that would be a win. Still at the cost of the consumer freedom, though. Nice to see they waited until the Activision Blizzard merger to do something so blatantly anti-consumer. That's what we said at the beginning of this. That's what I said. And a couple of you guys in the chat room said the same thing. I thought the $1 trillion company was friendly consumer. And he puts that. For the record, this will take out everyone's Brooks and Wingman compatibility with Xbox. This means no take to drum fighting stick, no DR Dance Dance Revolution pad, no wireless Saturn controller, no arcade sticks, nothing. This is crippling the way effect. This is crippling and will affect where I take my business. Yeah, he's going to take his business to PlayStation. Initially thought I was fine with this. Cheat device off the platform, but there's so many multiple other devices with good intentions that would surely be excluded, as well as controller adapters. I see this as a blessing and a curse. Yeah, I mean, the guy's right. They did it to stop cheating, but only ban those other devices. Don't ban these controller adapter devices, man. It's ridiculous. This is a big L for those with disabilities. I think they'll make exceptions for that. I'll keep using my game controller to play Starfield. You can't stop me, Phil. Xbox doubling down on the butt stuff. There you go. Rip arcade stick users on Xbox. There you go. 8-Bit is about to make a lot of money this Christmas. Rip fight sticks and controller converters. This absolutely sucks for a lot of people, actually. I recently bought a Wingman XB2. Effing great. Yeah, that guy got screwed. Another L for fighting game players as usual. Well, now people are going to see this, and they're just going to buy PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't even know anymore. It's like these companies do shit, so people just don't do business with them. I understand you want to stop the cheating, but ban those devices. Don't ban all these devices. This is ridiculous. Calling it now. Massive backlash, then they will reverse the decision and they will get them publicly. They will get them publicity. Okay. I'm reading through the, I was going to say Elgato. I'm reading through OBS. Meanwhile, players will continue playing unauthorized accessories and xCloud via smart TVs, for example. That's very true. Yeah, you can use unauthorized products on your TV to use xCloud. So, I mean, xCloud, you're not going to have an advantage anyway because of lag, but that's a interesting point right here. Terrible move for accessibility. Excellent move for my email notifications. Call of Duty Rainbow Six Call of Duty Rainbow Six cheaters punching the air right now. That's fine. Sony is not your friend. Nintendo is not your friend. Valve is not your friend. Especially Sony is not your friend. But Xbox is better, fanboy said. I wish Xbox would allow PlayStation controllers to work on the consoles to make their own PlayStation style control. Well, if they're going to make their own style, why would they let them have the Sony controller work on it? Come on, man. Phil Spencer strikes again. So my Mad Catz controller won't work? Extremely common Microsoft L. If this means Brook adapters won't work anymore, I will riot. Well, he's gonna riot because they're not gonna work. George, what's up? Would this affect any Rock Band accessories? I don't know. Damn, there goes my broken Cronus Max converters. My main concern is how this might affect fighting games going forward. Now wait till you see them raise the price. Yeah, well, Game Pass is always going to go up, asshole. Sony's went up by $40 fucking dollars, and last year went up 20. So technically $60 within a year. And you're worried about Game Pass. Who cares? Implore you all to go read the article. Xbox website approve accessories, which they plan on expanding. Power A seems to be in the clear, as it is one of the 3 known third-party brands. I think this is really going after wireless third-party controllers and Zim and Cronus. This means I can't use 8-bit though controllers. Charge out the S for the controllers that don't last, then blocks affordable replacements. Lovely. Vape charger, what? Very much a double-edged sword. Shit like Cronus is gone. Hype, but fighting sticks might be fucked as well. That's true. Big L for Xbox fighting game community. Exactly. Dude, that's it. People are just not gonna fucking play games on Xbox anymore. Like, the fighting community, they're just gonna buy the shit on PlayStation. This is gonna hurt people who have converted for custom fighter sticks. This is bad. Rest in peace to my fellow Brook converter users. Exactly. Huge fucking L. I sold my Xbox Series X today, not because I disliked it. I just didn't use it as much, as now I'm a PC gamer and a lot more Ultimate Game Pass, but this sounds bad. What's that have to do with selling your Xbox, dumbass? I don't think I ever owned anything third party, so no biggie. Good, they really did have to get rid of all the cheaters. Anti-consumer. Great, now I gotta buy new remotes. Overall, I think this is good. Yeah, think it's good all you want, but it's not. Perfect, the next generation third-party controllers on the way. PlayStation will follow suit. Hey, they might. If Call of Duty's going to be on PlayStation, maybe Microsoft will fucking tell them, like, yo, we don't want those devices working on there. Very odd, especially a Microsoft consumer-friendly approach. So Microsoft could buy third-party studios to use for themselves, but we're not allowed to use third-party accessories. That's stupid. That's a stupid comment. History is repeating itself. I don't understand how anyone can use third-party controllers as their main. That's not the issue here. That's somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, let me read the chat here. You don't pay your phone bill, they shut your phone service. My cousin plays Xbox games on his jailbroken PS4. He's gonna riot by himself. That will never get things done. This sucks, says the king, for the people that just want to play video games. Exactly. That's the whole thing. I'm not really affected by this because I use the Wingman on the 360 and the original Xbox more than the series. But I bought the adapter because of the features. The features were that it works with the Series X and S. So if I ever wanted to, like when I played the Shield on the Series S with the PlayStation 2 emulator, I used a PlayStation 5 controller on the Series S with the Wingman adapter. And I beat the whole game. It was great. now you're not going to be able to do stuff like that. So, unless Brook gets approved, and I don't know what's going to happen. If they get approved, great. But that means the price is going to go up on those converters. They're $40 now. Guarantee you those things are going to turn into $60 because they're going to have to pay some licensing fee. So, I don't know. I hope they figure this out because I have these adapters and I'm the owner of these adapters. You guys have seen the videos I've made, and they're very cool adapters. So, but once you put it out there, man, like you got people in there, they're gonna see all this stuff and they're gonna be like, you know what? I ain't bothering with Xbox. Even if they reverse the decision, there are people that we've seen from the Xbox One when they reverse the decision, people already left. Like they didn't even care. And this is why they got to be very careful with stuff like this. They should have gone to these third parties prior and said, "Hey, we want to. If you want to be part of our authorization program, you know, they should have tried to do this behind the scenes, and then come out and said, "Hey, we partnered with 8-Bit though. We partnered with Brook. We partnered with all these companies to make them official third-party accessories." They should have done this like prior and privately, and they just didn't do that. They just came out and said, "Yeah, your shit's not going to work anymore unless the companies contact us." Like that's not cool, man. I bought a Wingman adapter because I have more options. Yeah, and now they're going to take those options away. So I don't know. I want to thank you all for watching, though, and coming in. I know this might not be a big deal for a lot of people, but for people that own these adapters, and the adapters cost about $40 a piece. I own several of them, but now it's my money down the toilet for the most part. Like I said, I'm still going to use them for the retro consoles, but it's a feature now being taken away that I've already paid for. That's just upsetting. This is such a Sony Nintendo move, which is funny because Nintendo is allowing people to use whatever controller they want, and Microsoft is now limiting that. Fucking Microsoft. They do one thing right and 5 other things wrong. It's true. That's been Xbox's problem for a while. One step forward, 2 steps back. Seems to be the way that they go a lot of times. I love Xbox, don't get me wrong, but stuff like this is not cool. It's not a good look. So I don't know. Like I said, I hope they come out on Monday or Tuesday and say, listen, we're going to do away with this whole thing. But I'm sure now that they have partners lined up, hopefully they let Brook get into that thing and that's it. But still, Brook is going to turn, you know what's going to happen. Brook is going to turn around and fucking make a XB3 that's officially licensed by Xbox because they got to pay the licensing fee and all that shit. They're going to make you buy another one, and this shit's going to be even more money. So all my prior adapters are going to be useless. You know what I mean? They're more so concerned about Call of Duty. They didn't even think about the fighting community. This is making PS5 look like the better option now. Yeah, it really does. They make a Wingman adapter for the PS5. I just had it, where you can use PS4 fighting sticks on it. Just plug it right in, and you're good to go. Hope everyone's having a safe night. We are, King. Thank you. My wife is going to be home in about a half an hour, so looking forward to getting some food, hanging out with her before she goes to bed. That's why I wanted to come on here and stream a game. I was gonna have some gameplay going, but this news broke, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come on here and talk about this because it's crap, man. This is not cool. Even Abo was like, well, Sony follows suit and ends up the same thing. Well, Sony already does not. There are no wired third-party controllers for PlayStation 5. There's not one. Because Sony has the DualSense technology. And that's pretty much why. That's why I bought the Wingman adapter for the PS5, because you can plug in a wired PS4 controller, third party, and you can use it on there. Certain games will not let you use it. Like Spider-Man 2 told me you need a DualSense controller for the features, because that game uses those features. But some other games did work. But it was nice. I didn't do a video on that. I already sent it back to Amazon because it didn't work out. I needed that controller to work for Spider-Man 2, and it didn't. That's why I bought that security bracket that I showed you guys the other night. So I have to have an actual DualSense connected to the PS5. So Sony's already limited that stuff, but they're allowing Wingman adapters for fighting sticks and stuff like that. So I don't know. Money doesn't grow on trees. Yeah, exactly, George. Hey, George, we're going to make you a mod. I can't make you a mod yet because the heart's in the way. Hey, YouTube, can you get rid of this stupid heart already? Here we go. George is a mod now. Everyone's a mod. Well, listen. I'm not going to sell my Xbox or anything. I got a million Xboxes all over the fucking house. But this is just not a cool move. I wanted to make a video about it. I wanted to talk to you guys in the live chat about it. It seems like we're all in agreement here in the chat room. Look, I'm glad they're going to stop the cheating with this. I really am. But at the end of the day, like, banning every adapter, it's just not cool. So I'll just scroll up to the top here. Any other questions or comments before I wrap it up? What food are you getting? I don't know yet. I can't really eat much, so I had to get something. I don't even know who the fuck is open. I'll be honest. It's 9:30. She's not gonna be home till 10. She just drove all the way home from Ohio in one day. She's been driving for. When did she leave at like 9 in the morning? She's been driving all day. Stay healthy. I am king. Everything's good. Yeah, this is not a good thing. They need to really, and I hope that these Xbox guys, they call this shit out or bring this to their attention, because this is serious stuff. I get that you want to stop the cheating. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But these adapters to use different controllers on here, and the fighting sticks, that needs to be addressed. And if these guys don't address this stuff, you know their podcasts are all full of shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because this is when the companies do something bad, and you need to speak up about it. So that's all I'm saying, and that's holding these companies accountable. Poughkeepsie Galleria was evacuated. Well, I don't know. Well, I just hope that somebody out there catches this and they address it in a proper manner, not screaming and yelling like me, but and just let Microsoft know this is a. I mean, hopefully, Windows Central's article like kind of shed some light to Microsoft a little bit, but it's not a good deal, man. This is not a good thing. So hopefully they can listen to the community, get the feedback, and hopefully they can get this issue addressed and resolve it properly. Yes, the cheating in the games need to stop. I'm 100% with that, but to ban all the adapters is kind of ridiculous. Because now you're going to lose the fighting community. You're going to lose people that just want to play with old controllers. Now they can't. This would have never happened if Frank didn't take a break. That's okay. When he comes back, he's got a lot to answer for. You guys need to write stuff down so that when he comes back, he's got to read about 6 months worth of shit that he missed. Should call it the interrogation. If your PS5 signs into your Blu-ray drive, it breaks. If your PS5 signs into your Blu-ray drive and it breaks, you need to get a new drive. Well, if the drive breaks, you got to get a new drive anyway. This would never have happened. Oh, I read that. I'm not going to send them a cassette of me yelling. Stevie Mac, LOL. Frank rocks more than the king. Oh, he rocks, but he'll be back at some point. Last time he came back a lot earlier than he was supposed to. He was okay. I think this time he's going to be taking a little bit longer of a break. But I could be wrong. It's up to him. But then we'll have a 4-man show. And the show will keep going on. I was supposed to retire this at the end of this year. Remember that? Remember 2024 I wasn't going to do it anymore? Well, I'm going to keep going. As long as you guys want to listen, I'll be here. Do what? What do you mean? I plugged my Wingman adapter into my Xbox and never got that message. Not that it means anything. Yeah, but did you play a game yet? People are saying with the Wingman, they're also getting that message. Yeah, play a game like Call of Duty or something that goes online. Because someone said it let them play this, it let them play the game, but they kept getting in. Okay, let me speak. Somebody said that let them play the game, but they constantly kept getting interrupted by that message. My chicken man is a Bigfoot. My chicken like says the wingman. He says his chicken leg man. My phone is giving me so many stupid notifications. All right, I'm gonna get going. I was gonna stream, but this came up, so I decided to stream this situation. So again, I hope that this gets resolved. I hope that somebody with a brain understands that these adapters aren't all about cheating. And again, I am totally against those cheating adapters. I think that stuff is really stupid. It ruins Call of Duty. It ruins all these other games. So yes, ban the cheating devices, but don't ban all the other accessories that have nothing to do with that. I hope that somebody at Microsoft gets the message. I hope that people tweet and let them know that this is BS. And maybe they'll just put Brooke on the list or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully they'll work with Brooke. We'll see what happens. I don't think so, but you never know. And I just hope that this all gets resolved properly because I have money invested in some of these adapters, the non-cheating adapters, and it would suck if I lost that functionality and those features. So, the only reason why I'm making this video, and want to thank everybody in the chat room for hanging out and giving me your feedback as well. So, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe, and peace.